So here we are. It's, what date is it?
The 17th of December.
Okay, so we are a few days before the Winter Solstice, and maybe just less than a week before Christmas Day. Is that right?
It's next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Oh, so a week to, right. So this is like a supercharged, energetic, astrologically magnificent time of year. And we want to make sure that we and you are feeling the best that you can.
Absolutely, 100%.
So that you have an absolutely enjoyable, fun, loving, joyful, festive season.
Yeah.
And the best way that we know how to do that is through Kundalini Yoga. So here we are. So we'll tune in, and then we got some short and sweet goodies for you, and we'll let you get on with your Christmas shopping.
Sounds good to me.
Want to lead?
Oh, sure. Inhale. Satguru Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adguru Name, Jugadguru Name, Satguru Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adguru Name, Jugadguru Name, Satguru Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Deep inhale, suspend the breath. Feel the vibration around you and moving through you. Squeeze Mulband. Lift the energy. And exhale, you can relax. And let's talk a little bit about how awesome Breath of Fire is at purifying the blood.
Yes.
Quickly.
Okay, so, well, let's talk about winter solstice. So Yogi Bhajan says the solstices...
But first.
Yogi Bhajan said the solstices are the most important times of the year for the body because of the magnetic pull on the earth. So the change in your own kind of magnetic field changes the watery elements in the body. So he says that the summer solstice, the magnetic field is affecting your endocrine system, the glandular system, the secretions of the glands in the body. And so they do practices to balance that. At the winter solstice, it's the blood that gets balanced and can get, alkalized and benefited and rejuvenated. So we're going to revisit, as Laura Christine said, because if you go back to one of our very, very first videos at the beginning of this year, we talk in depth about the breath of fire. So when I'm teaching the breath of fire, I always use these words. It's a cleansing breath. It purifies the blood. It alkalizes the blood. It basically is cleaning the bloodstream. And then because you're pumping the navel is attached really to your auric field. So as you strengthen up here, you strengthen and brighten your auric field. So those are the things that I know and I've read, and but I never actually fully understood what purifies and cleanses the blood means until I have a very funny story to tell. Shall I tell it?
I think you should tell it.
Okay, so this happened to a friend of mine last year. She giving away no names, everybody will be anonymous, but she does come to Kundalini Yoga, and she'd heard me say this 1,000 times about the breath of fire. And last Christmas, she had gone out and she had unfortunately drunk a little bit too much to be driving. So I am not in any way recommending that you do that, but the truth is the truth. And she got in her car and she was driving, and she got pulled over by the police. And they asked her to do a breathalyzer there and then at the side of the road, and she declined, in which case they take her down to the police station. And as she's telling me this story afterwards, she said the reason that she declined was she wanted to give herself a little bit more time. And she got into the back of the police car to go down to the police station, which was maybe 10-15 minutes away. And she said she prayed, and the only thing that came to her was do breath of fire, because it purifies your blood. That's what she remembered, those words. So she sat in the back of the of the police car.
It's a free taxi.
Police are like looking at her like she don't care. She's just giving it breath of fire all the way to the police station. She goes in the police station. She does the breathalyzer. She goes back into the room that she's been held in until it's all done. Comes back, breathalyzer is clear. She goes back out to the main desk to ask for her things back, and the police officer that had brought her in was so shocked that her breathalyzer was clear, because he was like ready to give her a ticket, and she said no, it came back clear. And he's like, there's no way. And he was so shocked, and she 100% says is because she did breath of fire. So now I fully understand how quickly breath of fire does clean your blood, like 10 minutes of breath of fire, and that's what happened. So that comes with a waiver. That is not, I just wanted to get, that was to me was the eye-opener explanation. Okay, so breath of fire. Let's do it. We're going to do it in a few ways. We'll just do normal sitting breath of fire, where you just inhaling, exhaling, pumping the navel, sat-nam, sat-nam, sat-nam in your mind. And then we'll move on to the aura charge, where we bring the arms up, thumbs facing. And then we could do a couple of minutes of stretch pose if we feel like it.
A couple of minutes? Woo!
All right, so join in with us.
Can I do the breath of fire instead of play?
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure.
And then I'll play after.
Yes.
I'll play for
like
Ego Eradicator.
Okay. All right, so let's do, we don't have a timer, but we'll just do like a minute or so. Yeah, you want a time?
Should we time 1 minute just so people have
an idea? So they say 3 minutes is the ideal, but we'll do 1 minute like this, 1 minute Ego Eradicator, and 1 minute stretch pose. Perfect. Where you're lying on the floor with your feet and arms and head 6 inches above the floor. That would be 3 minutes of the best blood purifier ever.
Ready?
Ready.
Inhale to begin.
And then arms up. Next minute, Ego Eradicator. Arms up, thumbs facing, strengthening your auric field through the power of your navel.
And begin. deeply. And bring your thumbs really slowly to touch each other above your head. When they do, straighten your fingers, stretch, lift the energy in. As you exhale, you're going to sweep down through your aura, clearing out any of the muck or any of the stickiness that might be there.
So good. Okay, last one.
More.
Breath of fire, stretch pose. So this is kind of one of those number one things you can do at any given time. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm laying on the floor.
Yeah, I can.
I'm going to bring up my arms and legs and breath of fire.
And go. Great job. Keep the posture. Inhale deeply. Pull up on the root lock. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel your strength. When you need to exhale, exhale and relax.
Woohoo!
Right? Wahi Guru all the way. Happy, happy holidays. I just rhymed.
All right.
That's right.
Okay, so if you just do 3 minutes of that, boom, you're good.
You are prepared to enjoy a day with the in-laws.
Okay, so next thing, talking of in-laws, or just whoever's in your field, and this time, people are busy on the roads, they're busy in the shops, and it's kind of our job to shine the light. Yeah, this is a season not about busyness, which can be enjoyable, but it's about shining the light. Yeah, we're coming up to this winter solstice, darkest time, and we want to cultivate light. So we're going to do a few things to strengthen your aura, your auric field. Yeah, so if you just picture how that auric field is, and when we experience one another in the world, we experience each other's auric field long before we experience each other's dense physical body. Yeah, if you walk into a room and somebody looks like really radiant, attractive, and you're like attracted to them. Equally, you might be in a space where the auric field does not feel that attractive. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So it's a real thing. So we want to give you some ways that you can just power up, and step into that, into your glory, into your magnificence. Okay, so 3 things we'll do. The first one is super fun, and when I first did it, I was like, how is this going to affect my auric field? But Yogi Bhajan said it does, so it does. Right?
And that's our experience.
Yeah, that's our experience. And so you come up into a downward dog, and then you lift up one leg, and then you bend the elbows up and down. All right, and then you change legs. So.
How long do you want to do it each side?
Let's do like 30 seconds each side, so it's a minute altogether.
How about you see the minute, and then you say when to switch and everything?
Okay. All right.
Uncut, unedited, raw footage of Kundalini Bliss 808.
All right, so get into your downward dog. I'll press start. Right leg up. Bend the elbows to the floor. It's like a press up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, change legs. Last one. Yay! Woo!
You get a high five for that.
I'm sweating. I was living on the magic carpet.
Sequins. We should show everybody your blanket.
Oh yeah, we should show you. You want to see what
You've got to see this.
our
everybody.
carpet looks like that we're sitting on right now?
I'm gonna lift it up. Look at.
Woohoo! We're on the gold sequins. Magic Christmas carpet ride.
That's amazing.
It's like I pretend it's my sleigh. All right, we're there. There we go. Okay, next one. You're going to clasp your hands together. Jupiter fingers. Then you're just going to simply inhale up, exhale down, nice and powerfully. Yeah, inhale up, exhale down. 1 minute, let's go.
I'm going to do this too.
Okay. Three, 2, 1. Inhale up. Pull up on the root lock. Reach up. Exhale. Sweep your arms down through the auric field. Tune in for a sec how you feel. Clearer, brighter, more vibrant, more alive. Yay! All right, and then the last one, cool one for your auric field. I'll give some move direction here. Is arms are out. So it's a similar to what we just did. Okay, arms out, and then they just come to here. Yeah, so they don't quite touch. Yeah, so they come out like this. All right, so let's do a minute of that.
I'm gonna play this time.
Okay. I don't know what 1 minute
don't
is.
worry about it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
All right. Ready?
Go.
Three, 2. Inhale, stretch your arms out. And exhale, float the arms down. Wow, that really opens your lungs there. You can take deep breaths. All right. Yay! Is that it? Is there anything else you want to do?
I think that was perfect, don't you? For the
I
holidays, we're already
do.
busy. Just get some
Yeah, that's so. If you did
quick power-ups.
3 minutes, and that will be a 6-minute program to cleanse, purify, and brighten your auric field. That's it. 6 minutes.
And isn't it cool how 6 minutes is that powerful? It really is.
It is. It's that powerful. And if you can only do 3 minutes, do 3 minutes, right?
Yep, and if you can only do 1 minute, do stretch pose.
If you can only do 1 minute, do stretch pose. Exactly. All right, we love you. We will close with 3 Satnams together. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Satnam.
Satnam.
Yay, 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 yay. Be joyful. See that?
Yeah.
Be joyful. Be joyful.
Satnam.